Would you look at that? It's 3 o'clock. You know what time it is. Oh, okay. Oh, I really don't want to do this. Okay. So what I'm going to do. Counter. I haven't found an app yet to do it. Online counter. There we go. Here it is. Should I just go like this? Okay. If I say subscribe to Pewdiepie, goes up. Okay. I don't think that's fast enough. If you're here, just say I'm here. So, okay. Let's go on the stream. It's going to get good. I'm going to find the online counter. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to play some music in the background. Okay.
When did you last take the time
it's not,
to do nothing?
Okay.
And when I say
I got the timer in the background.
These days,
I got the window in the background, so hopefully when I'm done, that'll say like something around like 4 o'clock, and this will be dark. That'll be kind of funny. Chill. Okay. Online counter. Let's do it. Are we ready? No, not this one. 1 second. Hopefully I just get the click. Please. All right. So, here we go. The stream just started and I have 48 new subscribers. So I'm going to say subscribe to PewDiePie 4,800 times. Starting now. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to crap. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Second. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe. Wait, 1 second. Okay, I just watched my stream and you can't hear the. Hey, TSM Stream Killer and Philip Nate Vadar, share this. Share this everywhere. Put it on r /PewDiePie submissions. I'm gonna keep this on. We need more viewers. Here we go. Back to the thing. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 100. We did it. It only took us 4 minutes. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Hey Michael, subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh my god. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to. I have Tourette's. Wait, no, that's not. No, that's. What did I just say? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm also promoting this as while I do it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, take a water? Okay. Thanks, brother. I didn't know I could do that before. And never stop, never settle. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I do not play Call of Duty. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I got a rhythm now. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, Clash of Clans. I used to. I could get back into it. Call of Duty, that's COD. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Wait, I forgot to promote this. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe. Crap, I forgot to do the counter. I'm gonna guess we're at 360. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna take a water break every 100. I don't know. I'll be here all day to keep your company. I get a book. Okay. Thanks. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe. How do I share? How do you share? TSM Stream Killer, can you tell Michael Malcolm how to share? Because I forget. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. 400. $10 minutes. It's gonna be shorter than I thought. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. 500. We're 1/10 of the way there. We did it. It took us 12 minutes, so 120 minutes, 2 hours. I can do that. I'm spraying on my leg. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 oh god, this game bad. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 oh, this video call was really awful, isn't it? Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to to PewDiePie. Subscribe 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 to PewDiePie. That's 600. If you got places to be, just leave the video in the background. We need to spread this video to everywhere. Wow, this video quality is just off. What if I go like this? Oh, that's worse. Okay. Back to subscribing to PewDiePie. I counted that as one. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 3 hours relaxing music and water sounds. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 I can wait because this is gonna go on for 2 more hours. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 The lighting in this is really weird. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 666 baby. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 700. We did it, boys. 700. That water's gonna be empty. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 I got an idea. I got an idea. I'm gonna fix the lighting. There we go. Perfection. Now I'm a professional YouTuber. There you go. Oh my god, I can barely see though. It's actually kind of bad. Never mind. Change my mind. Oh god. What is this? Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Alright. Back to subscribing to PewDiePie. Subscribe 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 to PewDiePie. I'm gonna do something else too. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Is that better? Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 I will post a Clash of Clans video if I can. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Actually, no, this is worse. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh crap. Subscribe to PewDiePie. That's 800. Okay. That was a long 800 too. I will make a Clash of Clans video if I have to. If I'm running out of ideas. And I'm doing my live streams. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna stop that now. No, okay. Back to subscribing to PewDiePie. Subscribe 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 to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to Felix Gazelberg. Actually, I'm gonna erase one right there. His name is PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. That is 900. We're almost a fifth way there. Oh god, we're not even a fifth of the way there. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Alright. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 and look at this, boys. Subscribe to Pewdiepie. That's 1,000. 1,000. We're only a fifth of the way there. At least the it might be dark outside because that's the only reason I'm recording in front of the window. I hope it is. If this goes on to 5 o'clock, it'll be dark outside. So. Subscribe to Pewdiepie, 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 subscribe to Pewdiepie. Hello, new viewers. We just reached 1,000. Subscribe to Pewdiepie, 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 subscribe to Pewdiepie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I wonder if I could, okay, if I could show this. We go like this. We'll go like this. Which way do you like better? Just me saying it? Or? Can't find a good angle for this though. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. It's backwards. It's backwards. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. You can't see the window now. Oh my god. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Water time. Love myself some refreshing water. Delicious. Never stop, never settle. We're still going, boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh no. These were empty. Except for this one. This one was kind of not empty. Perfection. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Still trying to find a position to put this that's actually comfortable. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. All right, I'm using Gatorade break to find out who's the other two viewers that are on there but not commenting. Either you have this on in the background, or you're not a true fan. And oh, okay. The other one probably has it in the background. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. No, it's got to be. The music's gonna have to stop, but okay. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe. Crap. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 it's downloading. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh God, what have I got myself into? I'll be on the verge of I'll be on the verge of suicide by 4,000. I'm calling it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 Oh, that was me. Subscribe to PewDiePie. You have no idea what I just did, but whatever. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Yo, what's up, extra 475? Yeah, I know. I got myself into a mess. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to. Yeah, I mean, you can't even see this. Okay. I'm on 1365. So subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 1400 baby, done it. Done it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. You can't see the. I'm going like this every time. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Hey, you should send a link for this stream and put it on the Flare TV live stream for PewDiePie vs. T-Series. Somebody should do that. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Fine, I'll do it. This is how you do it. You go like this. Yes. Hold the link. Control C. Go on the Flare TV stream. YouTube. I'm using my time here. It's PewDiePie versus T-Series. First thing that shows up is Flare TV. And if you do that like 5 times each, probably a few people will join. Alright, and then you could still do it. You just have to hold the URL down. Alright, saying PewDiePie 5,000 times. And then, okay. Live now. You know what? I'm gonna donate. I'm gonna donate $5 right now, and I'm live. I'm live right now. Alright, yeah, I'm using my time here. I really shouldn't be. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh yeah, I forgot. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh yeah, you are using your time here too. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Christian channel. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Alright, so now I'm gonna donate and say what? Well, okay. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, just offline? Is that just offline? So just offline, I guess. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Alright, I'm donating. I'm doing it. Pewdiepie. Alright. Here it is. It's on Flare TV. Wasting $10 of my own money. It's done. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Alright, I should probably get back then. Alright, okay, back to the music. Relaxing music. Okay. Alright. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Hey, we got 11 viewers now. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, for the new viewers, I have some viewers. We're on 1,500 right now. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Share this, ever. Share it. Share it on r/PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Alright, we're going back on mobile. We're going back. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying subscribe to Pewdiepie, but I'm saying it really fast. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. How classy, guys! You're so classy. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Dude, you guys suck. Thank you for everyone supporting me, I guess. Some people just hate on me. Okay, I'm saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Who cares? Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Person who may or may not be verified technical friends. Saying subscribe to PewDiePie 5,000 times. What do you think? Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm saying subscribe to PewDiePie. I donated to the Flare live stream. I said whoever subscribed to me in the next 24 hours, that I would say subscribe to PewDiePie 100 times, and I got 48 subscribers. So now I have to say it 4,800 times. So subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. There's your music. It's been on this whole time. That's actually really bad music. There you go. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Shout out to Cheesy Graham. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Yeah, I like Terminator. It's pretty good. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Suck media. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 No. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Try to PewDiePie. 1900 boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay, wait. Which one's the better angle? Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to. Oh my god, I'm saying it so bad. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Shout out to Kama Johnson. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to PewDiePie, but I still have 3,000 more to do. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Bye. Bye, guy. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 We did it. 2,000. We're almost halfway there. Oh yes, let's go. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Yeah, someone posted this on Reddit, and yeah, I'll change the song. All right, well, request the song if you want, but I'm really just gonna do relaxing music for 3 hours. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Oh, I should do like for 10 hours. Okay.
Nothing personal, kid.
Subscribe to Pewdiepie. 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 Oh, that's too distracting. I know. The strongest bitch lasagna? I can't do it over there. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm gonna find an instrumental. Yeah, I know. I don't like T-Series either. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. It's so loud. I can't. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. What am I doing? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Do I like tomatoes? Not that much. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. What is happening to the lighting? Why is this getting so bad? Subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh my god. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to Let's miss a few. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 and thank you Isaac the Man for the sub. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Lighting. I'm at 2186. This lighting's awful. Literally the worst. Look at this. That's the worst. There you go. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. After 10 minutes of Bitch Lasagna, instrumental, I'll play Look by XXXTentacion. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. This lighting's can't even see. What is this crap? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Looks like I have an 8,055. That'd be funny. Alright, moving around. There you go. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. It's a meme, A-Man. Ricardo. Sounds like an Indian name, doesn't it? Oh crap. I'm getting low. I'm gonna do this in the next hour. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I said it's been an hour, and I'm almost halfway through. That's a good sign. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. This is perfect timing. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I wish I was a paid actor. I paid like $10 to get this on Flare TV stream. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe. I just missed like 20 of them. It's even hurting my arm, man. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I know, right? I don't know how much I lost. I don't know if we made it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Shout out to Gummo the Velociraptor. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Someone could do the counter for me. That'd be kind of nice. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Ask for a shout out, you'll get it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. What's happening in the background? Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. That's weird. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I just said it. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Well, I'm either a 9-year-old or a 14-year-old. I choose 14. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I am bored. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. You say it, go Finho Dev. Sorry for butchering your name. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. So subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. We're getting real close. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 2,500. We did it. We're halfway there. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 That's the worst YouTube comment I just said there. Oh, we're halfway there. Do you need water? Yeah, could you get me some, bro? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, we reached an hour. Okay, so this is gonna take exactly 2 hours, I think. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. You'll have the same amount of subs that we just did. Yeah, okay. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. It's Sunday? I don't think there's anywhere in the world where it's Sunday. Maybe it's Saturday in Australia right now. I know that. Subscribe. I'm not in Australia. I'm on the east coast of the USA. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, I better not be saying subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm saying, so why don't we? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Is that in LA area? Who'd you root for in the Super Bowl, Cobra? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. LA area. Sorry if you're if you want to dislike this video now, but it was a bad Super Bowl, but win's a win. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, I just got 2 people mad then. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Wait, why? I can't check. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. By the way, the city of LA is a very nice city. I'd say they are the second most deserving team to win the Super Bowl. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm just kidding. They're probably the first. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay, if I okay, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe. 300 subs. Wait, am I close to that? I'm not close to that, right? Why? Are we close to like? You shitting me right now? No, I'm at 145 subscribers. If you could get that to It says I have 150 subscribers. I mean 145. If you could get that to 150 though, that'd be nice. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get ready to 200. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. 2,700 boys. Alright, okay. Oh, okay. If I get 100 in the next minute, in the next 2 minutes, I will get someone to hold this tablet. Ready? Set. Go. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. It's gonna sound like gibberish, but I gotta do. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm gonna make it. Subscribe to Muhammad Ismail. That's wrong, isn't it? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. So subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. We did it. I did good. Comment if you can hear me getting my name is Asad Abdul Sadar. I'm very sorry for you. Comment if you can hear me getting the recruit to hold my thing. Because 13 people are watching right now. Alright, 1 minute. I'll be there in a minute. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, can you hold this?
Wait, are people watching this?
Yes.
Hi. Wait, like people see me right now?
Yes. And I need you to press that button every time I say subscribe to PewDiePie.
This way?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to shut up. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Sorry, the music. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, so subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. We'll stop when we hit 3,000. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 no. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Which one?
He said, pay her 50 cents for each time you say PewDiePie.
Can you pronounce his name? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
She likes you, K. Ma Johnson. Subscribe to
What?
PewDiePie, subscribe to 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 PewDiePie. Oh.
What?
Well, I didn't call you gender specific. I didn't call you a man or a woman. Did I? If I did, I'm sorry. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 3,000. Okay, you did. Wait, give her a chair.
Me?
1 second.
Why give me a chair? Okay. Like what? I'm gonna do this. Here's. Alright, I got a chair now.
Oh, no, I gotta help her for another 100. Okay,
If I can sit like
where we
this.
at?
Wait, what's happening?
I'm gonna, yeah, I'll do a video. I'll do a video where I say, I play Minecraft, but I only say subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Nope, I'm not gonna try. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. It would be an empty video in this. What?
So can I do like another 10? Like,
Yeah.
Can I use them?
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Okay.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Okay. Those don't count. Because I have to say
Wait,
subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie,
I have to
subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
Cobra Red.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Shout out to whoever that is. Who was that?
Who?
Who was that right there?
Who? Cobra?
No. Nah.
Mech Hick Ill Out. Maybe.
Mecha Chill Out. Subscribe to Mecha Chill
Oh
Out.
yeah.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Okay, good.
Wait, can I just stay?
Yeah, you can say.
Do I have to
But
hold
we're
it
gonna
though?
have to move that
Do I
chair.
have to hold it though?
You might want to move that chair then.
That kid said she's slow. She's still slow.
She is. Yeah, you can just leave it there. Okay.
I'll just sit here.
Okay. Oh, it's a meat guy. Shout me out.
Wait. Can you do? I'll read the comments.
Okay.
I'll read some of the comments.
Okay. You can respond to this some of them too.
Bro, how much hours left?
Like, and now 1 hour left, I think. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
You're the best YouTuber.
Subscribe to
It's
PewDiePie. Subscribe to
pronounced
PewDiePie.
Mackay.
Yeah, I know. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Shout me out.
Subscribe to
Like
PewDiePie.
sister
Subscribe to
gay.
PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
T-gate.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Say
Subscribe
it.
to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. No, it says say his name. I already said it though. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. Oh. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
He is extra gay.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
What's
Subscribe to
time there?
It's 4:15.
He needs some milk.
Eastern Coast time. Atlantic time.
Wait, I'm gonna go shut the door.
Orange girl. What's that supposed to mean? Is this supposed to be an insult?
Am I orange?
I guess so. Oh, it looks like it because that's what the camera shows.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
Thank you,
PewDiePie.
guys.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
I
PewDiePie.
want to dance.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Massachusetts.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Oh, I didn't tell you this.
Whose age? Him? Me?
Don't tell him. Don't say it.
I know.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
gonna, but
Well, there's 9-year-olds and 14-year-olds.
what? And then if she can't see her name, she's under 13.
It's true. You didn't say anything.
I didn't say my name.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe
I
to
want this in my
PewDiePie.
Fortnite
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
inventory.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to
Epic Playlist, I want you kicked out right now.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Why are you
Subscribe to
watching
PewDiePie.
this if you like
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
T-Series?
What did you watch it? Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 TSM just got rejected. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, he deleted it. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Thank you.
It does seem like when we end it will be dark out, so that's different. So by the end by the end you're gonna have to leave and I'm gonna have to go with this. Because that's what he did. That's what he did to you now.
Yeah, I like tomatoes.
You guys have to be. I said I don't really like it that much. What do you think? Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Dude, laws that you need to follow.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 It says, Minier. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. 1 second.
Are you gonna? Can you do that, Caleb?
I'm just gonna report this guy named Luna. Won't let me do it. Won't let me report Luna. That's not nice.
To be rude, but it's Friday and want to go to the Cheesecake Factory, so gotta go around. Alright, watch it on the way there.
Do whatever you want. I don't really care.
Assuming.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to. Like I said, how old are we? PewDiePie has.
We're not old. What?
PewDiePie has 2 different ages that can only. I don't know what I'm saying. PewDiePie only has fans that are 2 different years old: 9-year-olds and 14-year-olds. It's not actually what it is. Whatever.
29? 149? Sure.
That's illegal. Subscribe to. Oh crap! I think it just shut down.
What? How?
All right. It's manual now. I just kidding.
Did you know how much it was?
It was 3,280 something.
Alright, I want to sit back down. I can read them.
I don't know what
Thanks
to
from
do
here.
now. Cookie. Wait, actually,
Oh, wait,
I
was
gotta
that
save it.
you
I gotta save the stream.
Sub gap is about 55,400.
That's not good.
You guys gotta subscribe to PewDiePie.
We're doing this stream for a reason.
Yeah.
I gotta save it. Save it.
They losing. Luna, you're losing.
Yeah, T Series gained like 50,000.
But he's still losing.
All right, you know what? No one cares about this. Want to get into TV?
Now 55,500.
Oh no.
That's better.
Oh no, that's better.
That's better.
We're doing it.
Come on,
All right, ready? Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
You're
PewDiePie,
right.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
T-Series is like old milk. Alright, now it's just me. He's getting something. 55,555. What's on you? What's on? I do know the way. Okay, Cobra, just stop. Like, bruh.
Well, he is from LA though.
Who, Cobra?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Subscribe. Okay. Okay, we saved it and I added.
55,555.
Oh man.
Going up quick. So adorable. I was once a kid
Really?
back in the 90s.
Oh, who's from that?
Monkey boy.
All right, here we go.
7-year-old.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
I'm not 7.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
At the same time. You'll subscribe to PewDiePie.
You're welcome.
Cute, that should work.
Don't forget this song.
Can we like kick Luna out? Or what?
No, it's a viewer.
Yes, it is Dad.
It's a free view. It's a free view.
Welcome to the new generation.
Yeah, this is Gen G for you.
You're right, your dog does love this because your dog has subscribed to PewDiePie.
Oh, crap. Okay. Okay.
Alright, I'll say it for now. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I have what? Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to
I
PewDiePie.
mean, Do you have thumbs though? Oh crap, she does.
Subscribe PewDiePie. Subscribe PewDiePie.
3,000.
Subscribe PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe PewDiePie.
Okay, here we go.
Why is it unsubbing? So continue.
Subscribe
says.
to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. It's 2 times.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
Hey, I like him.
Subscribe.
He could on his mom's account.
Oh, nice. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe
Don't
to PewDiePie,
stop,
subscribe to
okay.
PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe
Subscribe
to
to
PewDiePie,
PewDiePie.
subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe
Subscribe
to
to
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
Okay, we got it back.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
We
Subscribe to
saved
PewDiePie.
it! Wait, why does it say 0?
Gotta go is now 55,800.
Oh, never mind. 3,410. Only 15 minutes to go.
Because PewDiePie's awesome.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe. Yeah, you did.
He did?
Oh, we got a literal potato on. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, sub to Pewd, sub to Pewd, sub to Pewd. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to
You know what?
PewDiePie,
That
subscribe
would
to
be
PewDiePie,
awesome
subscribe to PewDiePie.
spending a Friday night.
I know, I wish I could do that.
Because he is awesome.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I know.
I play Fortnite.
I know a New
I am
Yorker, a New
nothing.
Jersey person, someone from LA in the stream, and we're from Massachusetts.
Why?
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe
Keep
to
for
PewDiePie,
frogging.
subscribe
Why
to
you want
PewDiePie,
something?
subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
Potato.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. I
Yes.
don't care if you subscribe or not. Yeah, I know the West is pretty beautiful if it's not on fire. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie,
He
subscribe to
was
PewDiePie.
awesome.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to. Wait, who's from India?
I don't know. I forget.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
6,000 times and you wear my
Alright.
crown.
What? I mean,
You can pick 6,000.
the West Coast is always on fire, and the East Coast is always being hit by a tsunami. So,
Wait,
But-
so you have to.
whichever you prefer. What?
He's showing his
I'll
mom.
probably get it by 5. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
Hey, Matt
Subscribe to
Johnson, your
PewDiePie,
mom is
subscribe to
awesome.
PewDiePie, subscribe to 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 PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Hey, we did 30. You guys know that there's a chair in my bed right now.
Yes.
That's what we're doing for this stream. Are we even streaming this? For my office. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Oh, it's 56,000. We did that. We did that alone. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to
There go
PewDiePie.
you.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, I am tired
We are
of this.
tired.
Doing
We'll be
this.
tired.
This is how long I've been doing it.
What?
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe. Actually, I haven't showed that I have legs, but you're probably talking
No,
about
you just did
PewDiePie.
because you faced it down.
Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
56K
PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
It's
PewDiePie.
56.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. I was. It's not. The lighting isn't shining.
What do you mean, Solomon?
Wow. We have another lighting issue, boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Go you.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe. In Soviet Russia, PewDiePie subs to you. Well, I mean, that could still happen. PewDiePie can notice me. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 All we have to do is make it to exactly 1 year from now, and Mr. Beast will buy a commercial. That's all we have to do. It's easy. And we'll get
Thanks,
to
Timmy Johnson.
subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Well, less than 1,000 left. Oh no, no. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 You guys like my beta male PewDiePie chair? Subscribe to This chair is possessed. Dude, that's literally this chair. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Can we get one like, one prayer for good old chair that run? Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Can you ask the ghost if he's
Who's the
subscribed?
ghost?
No, my chair's possessed. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
You subbed to PewDiePie?
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Oh my god, that'd be funny if subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe
I'm in
to
first
PewDiePie.
grade.
Oh. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 What? Oh boy.
So just go on your single show.
Subscribe.
No, I am.
Yeah, subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Oh my god. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. That's a good meme, Culper. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to
Scientists have proved
PewDiePie.
that 100% of deaths are
1,000
caused by
left. 1,000 left. Now that we have 1,000 left, I will reveal her name. It's Addie McAllister. Look out, Addie McAllister. That's her name, Addie McAllister. Look it up. She's actually kind of famous. That's her name, Addie McAllister. Look it up. She's actually. Yeah, you're actually on the. Yeah. It shows up your name.
Wait, how do I message?
No, we're doing 4,800. Actually, okay, whatever. We're doing 5,000.
So I can message you?
No.
No, like they're doing.
No,
Why?
I don't know actually. I really don't know. It's weird. If you download the YouTube app, you can do it. Addie McAllister, Addie McAllister, Addie McAllister, Addie McAllister, Addie McAllister, Addie McAllister, Addie. I'm just kidding. We're deleting those.
Chunga chunga chunga.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Petition to get Mini Boy to 150 subs. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Everyone, apologize to Muhammad. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. The way to apologize to Muhammad is to say, subscribe to PewDiePie in chat.
I told Paige to subscribe. Sorry,
There you go.
PewDiePie.
Oh no! I said it wrong. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe. It's possessed. Subscribe. No.
What? What did I
Try to move it.
do? Okay.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to. There you go. I just make up for it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, we did it! We did it! 150 subs. I guess that's what.
Let me check.
That's what Luna says.
Yeah, but
Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to
150 subs.
150 exactly. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. What? No, we just went offline for a minute. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh my god, we just went offline.
No, you can see that.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, but it doesn't end the stream. Okay. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie,
How are we
subscribe to
doing this?
till I get 5,000. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I took Russian because of me subscribing to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Don't worry, there's more for those to come. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm just 4,000. Delicioso.
You come.
What was I gonna say? Alright. I try not to think. I'm not gonna say subscribe to PewDiePie. I just have to endure saying subscribe to. No, it's Gatorade. I have to just endure saying subscribe to PewDiePie 500 times. 10 times. There you go. What? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Ooh, yes, I very much like that C with a tail. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Make it 10K, and I'll get 10 more subscribers. Not worth it. No, I'm good. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to
Sexual thing.
What?
Your cats are cute.
Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh no, you deleted the comment. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe. Well, that's rude on you. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Shout out to MonkeyBoy2461 for spelling that's very wrong. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 Quats, subscribe to
Michael
PewDiePie,
Malcolm.
subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, he's been here since the beginning. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Wait, did I go off the screen? I forgot this. I almost ended the screen. I almost just ended the stream. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie.
No, we're not copying.
Technically, I'm copying Mr. Beast, but I said on the Flare TV stream that whoever subs to me in the next 24 hours, I will say PewDiePie 100 times. And 48 people subscribe to me, so I'm saying PewDiePie 4,800 times, even though that's not what it says in the in the title. But subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm gonna change it right now. So I'm not clickbaiting. I'm saying PewDiePie 4,800 times.
Is it still going?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. You can see us, right? Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. You can, right? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 4,200. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I just missed a few. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh my god, I have 13 dislikes? It's messed up, man. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay, I'm changing the title of the thing to being forced to say subscribe to PewDiePie 5,000 times. There you go. Because I'm being forced to say PewDiePie 5,000 times. I really want to say it 200 times less, which is like 10 minutes. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to I just forgot what I was going to say. I wonder what it is. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, I'm getting this out. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. No, I'm getting this out of here. I don't know. I did read it, and it's very interesting. But I'm not taking Portuguese. I'm taking Russian as a foreign language. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. No, I promised it an hour ago that I was gonna say I was gonna play XXX Tensing or whatever. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Being forced against my will to change the song. I need suggestions. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I need a suggestion first before you change it. And the sub gap is 57,000. This is totally us, guys. We're doing this. Just us. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. What's going on, YouTube? Why don't you want to work? Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 All right. Well, first person to say the suggestion, I'm gonna play. That isn't like really bad. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh yeah, bitch line. That's actually a good one. Yeah. Or wait, no, that's just him playing, right?
I don't like your T-Series.
Oh yeah, this one.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal,
Subscribe to
kid.
PewDiePie. Subscribe to 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 PewDiePie.
Bob's or Vagon, whichever will it be. Sit the fuck down, T-Series. I'm here to spill the real tea. You're trying to dethrone me from spot on number 1.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Let's get a pretty nice. Sweet victory. 1 hour. Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie,
What's
subscribe to
that?
PewDiePie, subscribe to 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 PewDiePie.
Is it copyright?
Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. No, I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
because I like you better. I think that'll get me more views if you're doing it yourself.
What? Okay. That's weird.
I'll see you.
Why? It's not good. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Say more song suggestions. I don't change it. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. See post? Can you please have me out of the side for PewDiePie? Subscribe. PewDiePie. Subscribe to 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 PewDiePie. They want you to T-pose. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to What? What do you guys want us to play? It says that we make it copyrighted for playing that song. Change the song. Okay. What do you guys want? Tell me what you guys want for songs, because we have to change it. We're going to get copyrighted, it said.
Learn piano in 2019.
No, I can't play Sweet
Piano.
Victory. I'll play Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh my, I'm gonna use you to subscribe to PewDiePie. That's copyrighted too.
What? Why?
It's Bohemian Rhapsody. It's copyrighted too. You're gonna have to go to the instrumental. What I need to do is subscribe to PewDiePie first. Let's shoot the lights. I'm gonna shoot. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Yeah, I know, you gotta change. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to
I'm
PewDiePie.
subscribed.
Okay.